hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean, yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing, yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset, it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas.
Hello, streamers and video creators. I am so glad to be back. It is that time of year again. We are actually, we have something new to announce today, but I'll tell you about that in a minute. Hello, how are you? I see everybody in the house. I know, Sammy, it is going by so fast, and I kind of want to make this bigger. I feel like I want to make it bigger, but that's okay. It's not working. So we'll just leave it. Hello, Deb. Nice to see you. That is not the Creator Insider Studio. I was there 2 weeks ago. You know that. Oh, y'all, we're going to release a clipped down version of my tour of the Creator Insider Studio. That was super fun. So hopefully those of you who joined live enjoyed that. Yeah, no. It's Yurt. It's Yurt. We all know that, Eden. Come on now. You see something new? Are you poking around on the store? I know. So I just want to take a moment real quick before we get into it. Today is Q&A, so you can ask whatever question you want around content creation, around video tech, around live streaming, around growing your audience, whatever it is that you're struggling with, I want you to ask today. So put a Q in front of the question. Then I actually, I didn't go live during Black Friday, and I've gotten a couple of messages saying like, hey, is everything okay? Because usually I'm live on Black Friday and we hang out and I show you all the good deals. We did have a page for all the good deals, but I needed some time. As you know, I've been traveling a ton and also, you know, dealing with a lot of my family stuff. So I just needed a little bit of a break, and I wanted to say, since I didn't go live on Thanksgiving, and say this, I am so grateful to each and every one of you, to this amazing community, the best community on the internet, if I do say so myself. And I just wanted to take a moment of gratitude to say thank you for not forgetting me when I take time away and showing back up, and also just being such a support. I get messages from you all of support. This year has been a little rough in different ways, especially with family stuff, but I'm just super grateful for each and every one of you. So thank you. All right. So yes, we're grateful for me and the LSP community. Thank you so much. I love that. Early September? Has it been early September? I bet it is. I haven't been home. How do you get more hours in a day? Asking for a friend. If I had the answer to that, I would be very, 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 very rich. Very rich. Yvette, I'm coming to you. Real quick. Before we get down, so what is the filter or snow and Christmas setting you have? It's so cool. It's on fire. So you guys can get your holiday overlays right here at livestreamingpros.com/store. So that countdown timer that you saw, I'm going to show you a few other things that we have, like this. I mean, how freaking cute is that? He just threw a snowball at you. So you can really enjoy this holiday season with fun little, animations and graphics. Of course, you have the oldies but the goodies, right? Those emojis. But we can do a lot of fun things with our audience and get better engagement through graphics. And so you could just turn the snow on anytime you want. So that's always super, super fun. So you can get those at livestreampros.com/store. And what I wanted to tell you real quick before we get down to your questions, go ahead and start posting your questions with a Q in front of them. I have, as you know, I picked this one up on my travels. So that's a cool coaster, but we have that coaster and wait for it. Breaking news. Oh, that was loud. Breaking news. Sorry, I think I clipped. We now have mouse pads. So there are 3 different types of mouse pads, and you get mouse pads and you get desk pads on the store now. And so you have different kinds. The LSP or iGo Live, which is a cool one. And if you've ever been scared of live streaming and you have overcome the fear, you can get desk pads that say I tamed Lamb. Lamb is, of course, our little friendly monster, but not so friendly at first. Lamb stands for Live Adrenaline Monster. That is Lamb. He's that little guy in your head just telling you everything that's going to go wrong during your live stream and how you're going to forget what you're going to say and the tech is going to fail you and all of those things. And when you go live, you tame Lamb so you can get a mouse pad that speaks to that and just remind yourself every time you go live that you are awesome and you can tame Lamb. All right. Oh, you don't use mouse pads, but you'll still get one. Get a desk pad then. Then you can have like the bigger surface area and enjoy that. So, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit that button. Whoa, I don't know what just happened there. That was a comment. That was me pushing a comment. Okay, we're gonna go back here and push that comment. That should work. How's Abby after her travels? She's good. She handled travel really, 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 really well. We were gone for a month and a half at one time without ever stepping foot back here. And then I had some additional travel, which she stayed here for. She got a little depressed when I left her again, but she has separation anxiety from me, so that was to be expected. But she handled it really, really well. She's just a trooper. I can't come up with another name for it, but yeah. A year on, I continue to be blown away by these 3D graphics. Paul, you did a fantastic job with those for sure. Okay, so we had a question. So get your questions in the queue, whatever questions you have, whether that's about content creation, whether it's about graphics, whether it's about audience growth, engagement. This is a super fun way to get engagement going. Oh, I already answered that. Hold on. I thought there was another question. Sorry. Oh boy. Hello, David Hunt. I see you. All right. Ever since I switched to a MacBook Pro, I haven't used the Mac Mini. Interesting. So are you going to get rid of it? What is your streaming setup right now? Let me know. I'm trying not to spill my coffee all over my tech. That would be very, very, very bad. I don't want to do that. So what is your biggest struggle? What are you struggling with the most right now when it comes to content creation? I want you to drop that in the comments with a Q in front of it, and let's talk through that right now. I want to know. Nope, that's not what I wanted to post. Where did it go? Oh, this question. What is your favorite holiday movie? What's your favorite holiday movie? Hi, Austin. Nice to see you. I'm trying not to spill anything on the coffee gear. On the coffee gear. I don't know what that means. What is your favorite holiday movie? Let me know while you're typing in your biggest struggle or your biggest question about content in the chat room. And let's see. While you tell me what you are. Okay, Julian, coming to you. Andrew, coming to you. Okay, so so y'all are saying Die Hard. I also want to know what you think is my favorite holiday movie. Home Alone, Die Hard, Elf, or Muppet Christmas Carol. Post that in the comments now. You win 1,000 points if you get it right. What is, you see the clock down going. You have the clock down going. Hello, Black Heights. Okay. So we got some comments, some answers to the trivia coming in. Let's see. Oh, we got a bunch. C, B, A, Die Hard, C, Spirited on Apple TV. Spirited, it was kind of cute. Oh, and you better get your guesses in. Ooh. There we go, Elf. Elf is my favorite holiday movie. I watch it every single year, and so if you guessed C, you win 1,000 points. You can't do anything with those points, but brag. They're bragging rights only. I cannot wait to watch it. I was actually thinking, so I would love to hear yours as well. But I was thinking, I saw little baby trees at the store, like little tabletop sized trees, and I was thinking about, I might get one of those. Hello, HQ. Yay, Andrew was right. Fantastic. Yay. Tech Troublemaker. Merry Christmas, everyone. Die Hard is great. Also, oh, come on. Okay, we gotta fix the comment thing going on recently. Okay, so we've got questions coming in. Should I get a Mac or stick with Windows and vMix? So here's the deal. If what you've got is working for you, stick with it. There's, vMix actually does, Ecamm has come a long way. vMix does things differently. vMix does, there are certain things that it can do still that Ecamm can't, but those are like pretty advanced things that is under that category. But if you like what you're using and you're enjoying the experience, then by all means, there's no reason to change. If you are not happy, if you like Mac better than you do PC, then go for it. And we've got a free trial for you. We can drop that link as well for Ecamm, but that's really a personal preference. At this point in time, and this wasn't true a few years ago, at this point in time, you can pretty much do everything you need to do with either option. You can do anything you need to do with either option. And so now given the M3s as well, like the power of those on the computer side of things is just super fantastic, right? So what is your personal preference in terms of operating system? Choose that is really the answer. Elf like smiling. I have a shirt that says, well, I don't think I have it anymore, but smiling is my favorite, best quote in a movie ever. Okay, I'm coming back to your biggest, so Julian, my colors are looking bad in Ecamm. What can I do? That could be a number of different things. It could be the input coming into the computer. So the first thing that I would test is that the same camera input in a different software, like just open QuickTime, and see if the colors look off. Second thing, if they look normal, and then it is something inside of Ecamm. Otherwise, it's a hardware connection. If it's looking normal in another app, and your Ecamm stuff here, let me actually go. Can we gather there were some some struggles that I want to come back to. But let me do a little demo and just show you real quick, Julian, that, let me just make sure I don't have anything on my screen. I don't want you to see. Okay, cool. Wait, where's my demo? Where'd my demo go? There it is. All right, so in Ecamm, if you go to your camera effects window, this one right here, if you go to your camera effects window, then you may have, if your colors are looking off, you may have some settings that you have accidentally adjusted or adjusted at one time, your brightness, temperature, tint, saturation, all of that. Maybe you have a LUT that you've installed that's gone off kilter or any of that. So I would go in and just kind of reset things if they are off, or if they're not off, if you don't have anything that you've adjusted, and this is what it looks like just as normal, it's just right in the middle at 0. Then you can go in and adjust settings to get the look that you're wanting. So I would just make sure that you have your camera or the active, the one that you're adjusting, and then change things in this setting. So that would be one example of, 2 examples of how to fix that. I hope that helps. Okay, all right, you guys. Oh, definitely. Die Hard is definitely a Christmas movie. Duh. Like, absolutely. Were people arguing at this point in my comments? What? Can't wait for VMix 27. When is that coming out? When is that one coming out? I have a video that shows that Die Hard has more references to Christmas. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Why is this even a question? I don't understand. All right, if you're asking questions, definitely put a Q in front of that question just to make sure it gets to me. And I have some, I'm coming to you. But before I do, I asked you for your biggest struggle. Oh, okay, Andrew, you're sorry. Okay. Well, then go with what you love. You have all the capabilities. Ecamm is amazing now. I saw earlier, I was asking your biggest struggles. Andrew said time. So we all feel that. I think we all feel that, especially with the holidays coming up. And so that's definitely something to spend some, of your precious time this holiday season for next year's motivation, of really evaluating where you spend your time. I do that often, especially at the end of the year, preparing for the next year. But where are you actually spending your time, and what results is that giving you? If you are spending your time doing certain things that aren't giving you the biggest results, it's worth saying no to. Right? So get really clear on what your goals are and what you're trying to accomplish, and only spend your time doing the things that are going to get you to that goal. It is okay to say no, and in fact, it's vital to say no, even if it seems important. So just a note of suggestion there, if you're struggling with time. I would, but I'm having a baby in 2 weeks. Okay, well, this is a phase of your life where you are going to be focused on that, and everything else has to take a back seat. I mean, that's just part of the process, right? So I would just say, we all, I was listening to a song this morning, and I was like, yeah, it's a phase. It's a phase in life. It's a period of time, right? And so different periods of time in our lives result in different focuses. So that's okay too. No one is saying Violent Night or Krampus. Callie, in fact, is in Germany and Austria for Krampus right now. So I hope she stays safe. But yeah, she's actually meeting up with a couple of our community members, Marcus and Volker. And but yeah, she's like off to have a blast doing that. I don't know what Violent Night is. I don't know what that is. It's December. It's now legal to watch Elf. Yay! I can't wait. I will be watching it soon. Okay, coming back. I see it's snowing over there. I know, right? It is snowing, and you can get your holiday graphics right here, livestreampros.com/store. You guys should absolutely do these, use these for your streams and videos as well, so that you can really engage with your audience and have a little bit of fun through the holiday season for sure. I thought Callie is secretly Krampus. That's funny. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta answer questions in the order that they were received, because that's what I promised you. But if you want to jump to the top of the queue, you know the drill. You can always hit super chat and jump to the top of the queue for any questions that you have. If you're just joining us, welcome to the holidays around here at LSP. We will be having a little bit of fun every once in a while. And I would just encourage you to, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, what are you struggling with? What are you going to do with your content to get to the end of the year and have achieved something that you haven't yet? What is that? I want you to drop that in the comments. I want you to talk through that. If there's a block that you're hitting, a struggle that you're facing, let's get you some results today. All right, coming back to questions. Hello, Mitchie, it's good to see you. All right, next question. Did I buy anything for Black Friday? I did not, Sammy. I just didn't need anything. I buy a lot of gear, but that's the only thing I buy. Because I'm not a things person at all. So I don't like to just buy stuff to buy stuff. So I didn't personally purchase anything for Black Friday. I didn't need any gear. I have everything I could use at the moment. All right, Tech Troublemaker. Suggestions for time management for content creators. Oh, I just talked about that a little bit. But in terms of for content creators specifically, Roy, I have watched Elf in like July before, like just to your comment. Anyway, my suggestions for time management as content creators. So again, going back to what I said earlier, take stock of what your goal is. What is the end result that you're looking to get? Is it, is it massive audience growth? That's going to change your direction. If it's more like, hey, I have a business and I don't need a huge audience, but I just want the right audience to come to me, right? Those are going to make different decisions for you in this whole process of spending time in content creation. Bulk efforts are really, really, really super beneficial. And I would love for you all as a community to drop your biggest time management tips in the comments to help each other out. I love when you support each other in addition. But here's what I would say is the best thing that I can suggest for time management. I want you to choose an activity to focus on for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever that is. But choose an activity that you want to focus on. Maybe it's scripting, maybe it's preparing the title and thumbnail, whatever that is for your content. Choose that block of time, put it on your calendar. And then when it comes time to do that, I want you to grab your phone or on your computer, turn on Do Not Disturb. Do Not Disturb is your best friend because it will keep you focused on the task at hand without getting distracted. That is the distractions, social media, text messages, people wanting things from us and giving us pressure to then say yes or no or deal with it in the moment is the worst thing for your time management that can exist. So I would highly, highly suggest that. When I do that and I'm in the habit of doing it, I just turn on D&D and I don't bother with other people's requests of me. I only do the thing that I need to do in that moment to get my job done. That is when I see the biggest results in my efforts, my time, my brain space of like being okay, right? Like, so now I'm saying that's to myself again. I'm saying it to me as much as I'm saying it to you. I need to get back in that habit as well. Focus mode, Do Not Disturb, whatever that is that works for you. World domination, oh yeah. Oh yeah, world domination. Time management tip from Mike. I use the 30-minute timer and focus during that period. If what I write sucks, I throw it away. If it's good, I turn the timer over and do it again. My phone is permanently on vibrate. Fantastic. Melanie! Do not disturb is gold. It is like the best thing. If it's on my calendar, it doesn't happen. See, you know, this is a phrase that I've done the whole timer for big tasks as well. But when it comes to the calendar, like, yes, definitely put it in your calendar. You should see my calendar. And that doesn't always work for me. So I constantly kind of try to figure out a better way to handle like the commitment of that. Because if it is in my calendar, it doesn't always get done. So there's that. All right, let's see. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I keep my goals low, so I just want to hit 200,000 total views on your newer channel. Fantastic. Love that. Okay. D&D or leave your phone in another room. Good one. Pomodoro plus timer equals golden combo. Discipline is important. Yes. Wait. Oh, when you text me, you get that notification. Yes, for sure. Okay, next up. Next up is Mark. What recording is set up to have better quality video rather than using Zoom with a 1080p webcam? To have better quality video rather than using Zoom with a 1080p. Okay, so Mark, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run down your options here in terms of, did it not trigger? Is it just being delayed? I'm just like, I haven't responded to the super chat because, all right, Mark, I'm coming back to you for just a second. Thank you so much, Sammy. I don't know why the super chat didn't trigger, but thank you so much for the super chat. I'm learning good time management right now in college. Focus on something for 1 to 2 hours and just focus on that project and that project alone for sure. Most of the work I'm doing is film, so it's a big time sucker. Oh yeah, for sure. I love that. I'm coming to you, Mark. George R. R. Martin to Stephen King. How do you write so damn much? King, I write 20 pages a day, every day, then I go have fun. Martin, I hate you. Funny. I took care of my bro's dog recently. I tried the do not disturb method, but it didn't work with her because she's a dog. That's not gonna work. No. 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 Definitely not. Okay. So Mark asked, what recording setup is to have better quality video rather than using Zoom with a 1080p webcam? So here's the thing. I would highly suggest you go to livestreamingpros.com/gear. We're going to drop that link in the chat room for you, Mark. livestreamingpros.com/gear. Answer a few questions, and it's going to give you a gear list. It's a shopping list. It includes not only the camera, but accessories that you don't know to think about. So that is your pro video setup. And then if you want, you can get a setup guide on top of that so that we walk you through exactly how to set up the gear that you're now going to buy. Those are things like the camera that I'm using, the Sony ZV-E10. But it depends on what you're doing with your content. That's why we ask you a few questions and then give you the right gear kit for you. That is going to be the best path forward to get the most direct answer. Now, there are few things that you need for a high quality recording. In Zoom. You can just do the camera, but if you want to do stuff like, have graphics on your Zoom calls, or if you want to put custom overlays and things like that, then you can do that. You just need software in order to get it into Zoom. So I use Ecamm Live on the Mac. If you're on a PC, you would use vMix for that. You can use OBS on either, just not my preferred method, just because the other two are more robust and solid and less frustrations for most people. Now, so you have your camera right? And you need your mic and all of that. And then you add the software you put that in the software, and then you send the software into Zoom. So we have videos on this channel. I think we have courses for sure that walk you through that whole process. But that's the basic answer. Does that help you, Mark? Get you what you're looking for? Don't forget, mouse pads and desk pads are now available on the store. I can't wait to get my desk pad in. I don't remember which desk pad I got, but it's one of them. All right, next question. You're okay. So also from Mark, thank you. You're very welcome, Mark. Also from Mark, his biggest struggle is I'm great when answering questions on Zoom, but really struggle trying to create a recording answering the same questions. So you're not alone. You are not alone. If you haven't done much video recording, oftentimes, people, okay, thank you. I got the Lamb desk pad, cool. Oftentimes, people find it easier to go live in a live setting or Zoom setting and answer those questions because you're just talking from your expertise, you're talking from your passion, and there doesn't feel like there's as much pressure to get it right, to get it succinct as there is in a video recording. So the best thing that you can do, Mark, is to first of all prep the answer. Bullet point it, do not script it, but bullet point it so that you know exactly what the succinctness is that you want to answer. And then put that on if you have a teleprompter, or you can just look down at notes. You can take it and the one thing, if you're answering and you're comfortable with that on Zoom in a live situation, just try turning on the camera and going. If that's not working for you, you can take it in chunks to get good at the process. So answer that one bullet point and then go on to the next one. Take a break, go on to the next one. Take a break, go on to the next one. Then you can edit that together. The other option that you can do, if you're feeling comfortable answering questions and you're not messing up a whole lot and you feel like it might actually be a good recording, is to take that Zoom recording and turn it into a VOD, video on demand, the recorded videos that we upload to YouTube. And you could even add what we call VOD wrappers, which is like the intro and outro. So you could do it multiple different ways. It's really just about doing it and practice doing it. I can tell you this, I dealt with the same thing when I started 18 years ago of how to deliver that content in a succinct manner in order to get a video done. Because we put so much pressure on ourselves. It's all on us. And so if we can remove that pressure and just tap into the knowledge that you have, your expertise, and practice it, just do it a lot. The more you do it, the easier it's going to get. And then you'll find your own unique rhythm. Does that help? I hope so. Hello, Flesh in Your Pen. You need Luria to open Petrucci's Vineyards here in SoCal. Okay, I'll get right on that. I've got all the time in the world to figure out how to open a vineyard. Yeah, for sure. Actually, my sister, little known fact, my sister was going to open a vineyard, and she was actually almost there. Paul Burke. I missed 2 super chats. Holy cow! Mike, Mountain Goat, I don't know why our super chats are not alerting you. They're active. I'm so sorry. Mike, dude, you did not have to do that. That's a huge super chat. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you so much. You said, I want to thank you, Luria, for keeping me motivated to reach my goal of at least 2 videos a week all year. I'm assuming I'll make it to 4 more weeks. Yes. Congratulations. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. And then Paul also did a super chat. Any podcast channels you're personally getting inspiration from, please use this huge donation to buy more plants, maybe a little bonsai. So I'm getting motivation and inspiration regarding content from from a couple of networks of content creators that I'm a part of. And so those are really happening kind of offline, or, off video. So I'm not really watching channels specifically as much as having conversations. And that's one of the best things about like the accelerator program, where people can have conversations with people who are like-minded. And so I have some amazing networks that I'm a part of that really give me constant inspiration on that side of things. And then TikTok. No, just kind of like I am being inspired a little bit from my TikTok little obsession, but other than that, yeah, I would love for you guys to drop any channels that you're watching, because I would love to check some of those as well. Go have human interaction. Yes. Yes. Which camera am I using? Cinch-It. I'm using the Sony ZV-E10 with a 30mm lens on it, Sigma 30mm lens. And again, if you guys want to go to livestreamingbros.com/gear, you can answer a few questions, get the right video gear setup recommendations for what you're trying to accomplish. Because if you're doing talking head that like this, it's different than if you were to be, doing a yoga fitness video, right? Like different setups. So if you want to go to livestreamingbros.com/gear, you can find out exactly what I recommend for you. Okay, coming back to your questions. The art of going live. Excuse me. Can we get some of them separate if we don't need the full package? I don't know what that's regarding. Are you talking about the graphics? Probably. Yeah. So I'm sure we have them broken up into different types of holiday graphics, like countdown timer versus other things. If you go to livestreamingbros.com/store, you can just like browse around. And I think we have a banner right up top that says holiday graphics. So you can click on that and you can see all of the holiday graphics. So super, super fun for having fun with your audience, for sure. Oh, Sammy started using the Sony 85mm lens, and it looks amazing. Nice. Okay, coming back. Oh, thank you for becoming a member. Love it. Rory's channel is really inspiring to me. Fantastic. Love that. Okay, I'm coming back to questions. I'm behind, as we can tell. Andrew, is it recommended to set your camera to manual focus? I notice slight corrections to yours as you move, or do we just notice more than average viewers? So one, you're most likely noticing more than average viewers. Once you start becoming a filmmaker, you can't watch a movie, right? As soon as you become a content creator and start focusing on those things, you can't watch other people's without seeing those things. Thank you so much, Dean, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Aw, thank you so much. Okay, so first of all, you're noticing it more than most people would. However, it depends on what you're doing. I have my settings because I do a lot of things where like I'll hold up gear or devices. And so I want to be able to, have that focus coming in and out of whatever I'm holding up. So if you do a lot of that stuff, then that manual focus is going to be harder to deal with. And it's never going to focus on anything, right? So it depends on what you're doing. So that's the answer to that. Hopefully that helps. Paul, favorite Christmas song? I'm slightly addicted to Santa Tell Me by Ariana Grande. Okay, I gotta say, I asked you guys to, pick your favorite holiday movie earlier, but when it comes to songs, and Elf was mine, of course, but when it comes to songs, I find myself, traditionally speaking, I don't really enjoy Christmas music because I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm a broken person. I don't know. I can't concentrate if I'm trying to work with it on. Like, I don't know. To answer the question, Paul, I don't have a favorite Christmas song because I don't really enjoy Christmas music. And I have not heard this song. I keep doing that. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know that song at all. I won't lie, enjoy asking you questions that make you pause for a few seconds and think. Yes, you are very, very good at that, Paul. Very good at doing that. My favorite holiday movie is the Grumpy Cat movie. There's a Grumpy Cat movie? What? Maybe you listen to miss. Oh yeah. That might be a good idea. Okay, next question. Honest accomplice. Dan just got the Tiny 2 from Obsbot. Is there any use case you would recommend not using AI tracking? Yes, I did a whole video on this. Didn't I publish that video? Are you not watching my channel? If you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe because you miss and turn on those notifications so you don't miss the notifications of when we publish videos. But so AI cameras are awesome and they can be really annoying. Yes, that video is on the channel. I did a whole video about why you shouldn't use AI cameras. Everybody kind of picked up on the AI thing and then everybody started following each other. And what you get is like the cameras that are like shifting focus to you. I'm not using an AI camera right now, so I can't show you, but like as you move, as you look down, the camera is following. For a talking head video like this, it is the worst viewer experience not known to man. But it is a pretty bad viewer experience. And every decision I make, everything I do on video and live streaming is for the viewer. What is the viewer experiencing? That is the way I think at all times about everything, every choice I make. If they are, and me as a viewer, I get whiplash trying to catch up with the video and watch the video going all the way. And so the person like me who moves around a lot is gonna go nuts, right? So I don't like it for talking head style. If you're doing like whiteboard demos, it could be really useful for that. If you're doing fitness or any like motion, it can be useful for that. If you're gonna be moving around and you want that automated process, then absolutely. I know, I am getting a little feisty on that. I get a little feisty on that. I'm one of 9 people to live like this live out of it. I don't understand the words that just came out of your mouth, Dan. I'm so sorry. Because I don't like the way it moves with me, right? Like it is, I could go on for days about that. I really could. All right, if you have questions, I've got about 5 to 10 more minutes that I can hang out with you because I do have a call at the top of the hour and I have to do a little prep for that, but I am here with you until then. So ask your questions. What is your biggest struggle? What is your biggest question when it comes to content creation, video tech, live streaming, audience engagement, whatever. And then we will keep going. Feisty, passionate, it all works. Okay, let's see, next question. I do not check LinkedIn. You have to talk to me where I am. That's the case with everybody, huh? Let's see. Sammy, did the plants die after the travels? That's a great question, Sammy. So I actually, because I was gone so long, I had to get my pet sitter to come in and water my plants. There was no pet here. I had Abby with me, but I had to ask for her to come in and water my plants just to make sure that everything was staying alive while I was gone. And she loves plants herself, so she was super happy to do that. But one plant died. She actually revived one of the plants that was dying, but this plant died, and I have not thrown it away yet. This plant died a really horrible, horrible death, and it was one of my favorites, but it was a really finicky one and required a lot of attention. So I was kind of thinking I probably should have passed it off to Callie or something, thinking ahead, but I did not think ahead. And so it died, and I'm going to throw it away today. I know, it was so sad. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, never mind. What? It's costly to have a plant sitter. She was super nice. She just did it when, like, you know, she was over here and stuff, so it wasn't a big deal, but I had to keep my plants alive. I didn't want to come home to all of them dead. Live streaming and plant murder today on LSP. There you go. All right, next question. Sanjit, can I use the Sony ZV-E10 and record unlimited in 4K 30? So yes, yes, you can record in 4K 30. You would want to make sure that the camera is set to 4K. And you would then get software, so you can record straight to the camera with an SD card if you wanted to. But what you want to do, if you want to add graphics and do fun things like, you know, having animations or call to actions or graphics on screen or anything of the sort, if you want to do any of that, you're going to need software to use that. I'm working on some stuff for you guys to really break this down of like the different elements that you need to accomplish XYZ. So that's coming hopefully soon. But in order to get that kind of professional video recording in the 4K, you're going to need software to do that. And you can do that software for live streaming or recorded video, or actually send a full production with graphics and everything into Zoom. So, or Meet or wherever, but let's not use Meet. So you can record through software, and then, you know, you can record as long as you want with that. The one thing that you want to do if you're going to be recording or going live for any length of time is get a dummy battery on your camera. The dummy battery is power, so it's constantly plugged into power. It has a string. I have a whole video about dummy batteries on this channel as well if you need to learn more. But yeah, that would be the way that you would go about that. Great to see you, Anne. So we just built Anne's video studio in California, and that was where I was when I was traveling the last go around. And she is doing amazing work for her community. So I would love for you guys to check that out. Love the snow. Oh, yes, snow. And I'm going to be sharing videos. So here's the thing. I posted a like in progress picture of her studio as we were building it. And everybody was like, oh my God, that's the most amazing thing. I was like, it's not even done. It's not even done. So I'm going to be sharing the final result on social over the next week. So be sure to pay attention for those for sure. Oh, that is amazing. Thank you so very much for telling. That was my timer to make sure that I don't miss my meeting. But anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, let's go. Next question. Austin, I got to admit, didn't even know they released a Mark II version of that. Totally missed that one. When I travel, man, you guys, it's really tough. When did that get announced? Favorite plants that look good. I would not want to be an unloved plant. No, definitely not. Oh, that would be super fun. Do it. I am totally down. We're going to build a live stream bathroom, but I don't know who's going to go live in a live streaming bathroom. So that's actually, never mind. I don't know about that. I don't know, Dan. I'm sure though people would love to see that. That would be just a funny thing to build just for a video on YouTube. All right, you guys. Callie would. You're right. You're absolutely right. Callie does. All right. Here's the deal. I have a call at the top of the hour. Normally I go to the top of the hour with you, but today is a bit of a different story. I need to prep for that meeting. So you're going to put your dancing shoes on. We're going to roll those beautiful bean credits and thank all of our members for being members here on YouTube. And I want you to put it on your calendar. I've seen some new faces here today. Put it on your calendar, Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific. In fact, if you go to livestreamingpros.com/live, you'll actually get the ability to add our calendar to your calendar. So any unique things that we're doing will already be on your calendar. So go add that to your calendar. Fridays, 10 a.m. Pacific. I would love, love, love to hang out with you. Get your questions answered. Make sure that you're connected to other people who are doing the same thing as you, and you can get inspiration and motivation when things get tough. All right, roll those beautiful Bing credits. Put those dancing shoes on. I don't know, the music is not, it's Christmas music, so I don't know how dancey it is, but we'll see. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for being the most amazing community on the internet, and I will see you next week.